Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to solve another problem, but before going forward, if you not like the video, please like it, subscribe to my channel so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. So before any further ado, let's get started. So the problem is robot bounded in circle. Very easy and interesting problem. Let's see. So on an infinite plane, a robot initially stands at 0, 0 and faces north. So a robot is there, it's standing at the origin and it is facing north. The robot can receive one of the three instructions. G means to go straight 1 unit. L means to turn 90 degree to the left. It will just change its direction. It will not move. It will just change its direction 90 degree. Then R means to turn 90 degree again, but to the right side. The robot performs the instructions given in order and repeat them forever. Just this is the main part. I think main thing of the question, that the instructions which the robot will get, it will repeat it forever. Return true if and only if there exists a circle in the plane such that robot never leaves the circle. We need to find out whether the robot is moving in a circle, as in it's in a confined path. It's in a confined circle, you can say confined circle. It does not go outside that circle. Like if there is this path, robot is either going here or going here or going here or going here, like this. It does not leave this circle like that. So you'll understand when we'll discuss the test cases. So this was the question. I hope you understood what the question is. This is the test case, first test case. Let's discuss this one. So these are the instructions which are given to us. So G means just go 1 unit ahead. L means to turn 90 degree left, and R means to turn 90 degree right. So this initially the robot is at 0, 0 and is facing north. So if the first instruction is G means go 1 unit ahead. So now the robot will go to 1 unit ahead. So it will go to 0, 1. Now we go forward. Again G is there. So G means go 1 unit ahead. So the robot will now go to 0, 2. And the robot was facing north, so it's going in north direction, right? Now we get L. L means to turn 90 degree left. Now if the robot is here, it's facing north. If it has to turn left, left will be this side, right? So it will turn left. Now it is facing west. Now it's facing west. See, it's facing left. Over here, first of all, it was north. It turned 90 degree. So now it's facing west. Now again left. Now if again the robot is here, it's facing west. This is right and this is left. This is right for the robot and this is left for the robot. Again the robot will turn 90 degree left. So the robot will face again, and it will facing this direction now. It will be facing south now. So robot is here now. Like obviously it does not move ahead, it just changes its direction. So robot is here and it's facing down south, right? Now again G means goes one step ahead. So one step ahead will be this. So the robot will come here. Robot is now here. It was facing south, so it moved one step ahead. Again robot is moved down one step ahead. So now robot again reaches to 0, 0. So if you see, robot was moving in a circle, was just moving inside a circle of radius 2. See, this was robot started from here and it went till here. So this was the radius, this was 2 radius. So in this case answer will be true because robot was moving inside a circle. This is a circle and robot was moving inside that circle. 0 to 2. It goes from here to here, then come back to the origin again. So see, it reaches origin back. Since it reaches origin back, we can say that yes, it was moving in a circle because it reached back again to its original position, right? Reaches origin. So this was one test case. Now let's see another test case. It will become more clear. Now let's take this test case LL. So robot is initially at 0, 0 and it has to turn 90° left. It will turn 90° left and then it has to, like, it is currently facing north. When it has to turn 90° left means left will be this side. So now the robot is facing this left direction. Again it has to turn 90° left. So if you see like this will be the right for the robot and this will be the left for the robot. So it has to again turn 90° left. So now robot will facing this direction. So in this also robot didn't move actually. It again came back to, it's again at the same position. So it was in a circle. Hence we will return true. Right. Now again let's see another test case. I hope you understood this one. Let's take GL. So GL. Initially robot is at 0, 0 and is facing north. This is north, right? North. So now the robot has to go, G is the instruction, so it has to go 1 unit ahead. It will go 1 unit ahead, 0, 1 it will go to, it's still facing north. Now L is there. L means turn 90° left. So 90° left. So the robot will now be facing west direction. Right. Now you will say it's not coming back to origin. So is it a circle? Yes, it's a circle. Why it's a circle? See, these, if you see closely in the question, it was written that these given in the order, it will repeat them forever. It will repeat them forever. That means this instruction GL, it's repeating again and again. GL was finished. Now again GL will execute. So right now we just executed one time GL. Now GL will again execute. So robot was facing left. Robot was facing left now. Now it will go one step ahead. G. It will come here. Then L means it has to turn to the left. So it is facing west and left of west is south, this one. So it will turn here. It will turn this in this direction. Like this direction south. Now again this instruction will execute G. So it will again move ahead one step and left. So if you see left of this will be this one. If you see this, if the person is facing south, so the left of that person will be this direction. So again it will move one step ahead. So in this way you will see that it will move, this instruction will execute 4 times and the robot will again come back to origin. So it's coming back to origin again. Hence it's moving in a circle, return true. So this was very important. If you didn't understood it, just make it by yourself, you will understand. Now let's see one more test case. GR will also work the same way. In GR just the movement will be something like this in the right direction, like that. In the left it was like this. So now let's see another test case. GLR. So GLR is there. Just look, just see this closely. So initially the robot is at 0, 0 and it's facing north. It's facing north, right? Now G is the instruction, so it will go one step ahead. It will go to 0, 1. Then it has to turn left, so it will be now facing the west direction. And then it has to go right. Like if it is facing this west direction, it has to turn again 90° right, 90°. So means it will be facing this direction now, which is north again. So again this instruction will repeat. It will go one step ahead, G. Then again it will turn left. Then again it will turn 90° right. Hence again it will go one step ahead. So this instruction will repeat infinitely. It will last forever and it is moving the robot away from the origin. It's moving it to infinitely north, like north. So this way the robot way is not in a circle. It's not moving inside a circle. Hence this will return false. So you might have noticed some pattern from these test cases, that if the robot comes to origin, hence the answer will be true because it's moving in a circle. Or if the direction is always north, direction is always north, like in this test case the robot was moving to the north, the final direction of the robot was north, hence obviously it will move away from the origin. So direction is north, then in that case answer will be false. So these are the two conditions which we understood from these test cases. So in order to get answer true, either the robot comes to origin or the direction is not north, then the answer will be true in the case, in all cases, right? So I hope you understood the problem and the test cases explanation. Let's quickly dry run for the a test case, but before doing that, let's see the code first, then we'll dry run. So the test case was GGG, G G L L G G. So see, let's see the code once. So in the code, this function is given to us is robot bounded, and these are the string of instructions. Current direction is north, because in the question it's given that the robot is initially at 0, 0 and facing north. So we have taken a variable current direction and it has value north. This is the initial position of the robot, x and y coordinate, initially 0, 0 as given in the problem. So then we are going to each instruction, and if the instruction is G, means see, let's also dry run along with it. So current direction we have taken, current direction is a variable which we have taken, and initially it has value north, and x is 0 and y is 0, right, as we have discussed these steps. Now we are going to each instruction, so we are currently at G. Now G, we are currently at G. So see, if you are moving from 0, 0 and your direction is north and you have to move one step ahead, you will reach 0, 1. Means which coordinate will change? Y coordinate will change by 1. Hence, what we are doing, if the instruction is G, right? If the instruction is G, that means we have to move one step ahead, and if the current direction is north, means only Y will change. Y coordinate will change by 1, right? So what we'll do, we will change Y coordinate, we will change Y coordinate by 1. So it will become 0, 1. So this is that one. So if the direction was south, current direction was south, means we have to go down, so -1. Y will decrease. If it is east, x coordinate will increase by 1. See, this is 0. If we have to go south, means this will be 0, -1. If we have to go east, it will be 1, 0, x will increase. And if it is west, x will decrease, 1, -1, 0. So this is just we have written in this all. If it is not north, y will just increase by 0, so it doesn't increase, right? So I hope you understood this. If so, once our x coordinate is 0, y is equal to 1, then again we go to G, we again go to this loop, and the instruction current direction is still north, means our y will increase by 1 again. So y will increase by 1 again, it will become 2. So now we have to come here left. Now let's see what happens. So now our instruction of I is left, hence we'll go in else. We go in else. So in the else, we just need to change the current direction, because see, we are when we have left, we are just like changing its direction, now robot's direction. So the current direction will only change for the left and right. So if it is left, we have to turn 90-degree left. If we are currently facing north and we have instruction L, so means now the current direction, north's left is this direction, hence the current direction will now change to west. This was west. So if the current direction is north and the incoming is left, means we have to turn the robot left. Just it's now the current direction, now the direction will become west. So these are all the conditions for those. So right now after this L, the current direction will become west. Right, now again we get L. So now we again get L. We'll again go in this else. We will see the current direction is west now. Current direction is west and we need to turn left. We need to turn left from that west. So if you are at this west, this will be the right and this will be the left. If the person is facing, see, if you're not getting this, if the person is facing west, its right will be this and its left will be this, right? So if the current direction is west and we have to turn left, so the new direction will become south. The new direction will become south. Hence the new direction will become south. All right. So this is that. Now we get G again. So when we get G and the current direction is what? Current direction is south. Current direction is south. So what will happen? Y will decrease by -1. So y will now become 1. We were at this time 0, 2. Now we go to this 0, 1. Again G we get. So again we will decrease. Current direction is south again. We will decrease the y. Y will decrease and will become 0. So after this all the instructions, our x comma y is 0, 0. Hence we are at origin. So we discussed, right? We discussed the two conditions. If the robot is at origin and the direction is not north, so it is in a circle, hence we will return true. So at last it is at origin, means we will return true. Or if the direction was not north, then also the answer would be true, because in this case na, GLR, we saw that after some loops, sorry, not in this, GL. In GL we saw that after repeating this 4 times, though it will come back to origin. So we will return true in both the cases and otherwise return false. I hope you understood the code and the approach. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comments. Time complexity is O of n, as we are just looping through the instruction string, and the space is O of 1, because I think we are not taking any extra data structure, we are just using variables, so space will be constant, O of 1. I hope you understood it. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, it highly motivates me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.